Hello, welcome to Sibling Memory. My name's Donata.
I'm Reggie.
And we are welcoming you tonight. We are back in the Bella Boca office and we are reviewing The Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio. So this is Leonardo's first Oscar win.
Mm-hmm.
First Oscar win for Best Actor. So I would have thought he would have gotten something for Titanic, but I guess not.
Mm-hmm.
What do we think of this movie?
2 high fives.
2 high fives up. Great film. Excellent film. What you thinking about?
I thought it was good. It was pretty realistic from what I can tell.
It was gross.
Yeah, my sister thought it was gross. I didn't think it was that bad. I watch Walking Dead all the time, and it wasn't anything worse than what's on Walking Dead. So, I thought it was realistic. About some, what are they, fur?
Fur pelts.
Fur, yeah, they're out there skinning fur pelts or whatever, Americans or whatever, and Native Americans attack them, and then they're on the run. Basically, is what it's about. As a whole, don't want to give too much away about it, but I will give this away. The best scene I've seen in a movie, well, realistic with an animal and a guy, was this the bear scene. I mean, I'm sure everybody's been talking about it. It's probably what won him the Oscar, to be honest with you.
It's the most realistic. It's the most, you hear bone, you hear flesh tearing. That is not like The Walking Dead. At one point in the movie, I look over to see just what everyone else's reactions are. And so, with Leonardo, you can kind of swoon a woman. Oh, baby, let's go see The Revenant. So they in there, we in there. And then, here you have these women watching this gruesome scene, and it's just like, why are we in here? What is going on? And you see the look on people's faces, and it was just gross. Like, I looked away several times. That scene, I think, is 7 or 9 minutes long, and it is long, and it's really long.
You think it's over, then it just keeps going on, and it's one of those things where you wonder if you, in the aftermath of it, you wonder if you want to survive that because of the repercussions of him surviving. Were almost as bad as the attack. So
it's times in movies, especially when you go back in time, it's kind of like, could I have lived during that time?
Right.
If it takes that long to load a gun, I cannot live in that time. Like, I cannot live in that time. Right. It was so long. I'm like, why just don't pull the trigger? Oh, we got to pour this in there and just tuck it down. It was a lot happening. But it was an interesting movie because there was an antagonist. There was a bad guy, but there was an overarching story going on, even with the this deep love story between Mr. Glass and his son, and there was that connection, and then there was this whole thing with the Native Americans and everyone, even the French is involved, and everyone's trying to get these fur pelts. And they're kidnapping people and raping people, and so that all is going on. But everybody's just trying to get a piece of something to live, and it was hard living back then.
Yeah, it was. And like I said, it wasn't. I wouldn't say a bad guy because everybody had some bad parts. Everybody. I mean, I guess you would say Mr. Glass would have been the hero, but he was kind of out for vengeance just like anybody else, and. The one thing I do kind of appreciate, and I don't know if people agree with me or not, is I thought most of these movies, the Native Americans are cast in a negative light. Mm-hmm. Now, they weren't to be messed with, but they had a good reason to do what they did, and you'll see that when you see the movie. But I really appreciate. I personally believe that they didn't cast it because so many times in those type of movies they are cast in a negative light, which I don't think is fair.
It's just a really good depiction overall of what was happening in history. How many people were here just trying to figure their place and figure out what they were supposed to do. And I don't know if it was supposed to be in the United States or they were in Canada. Like, I have no clue. Right. But it was a lot of land. It was a lot of ice. It was a lot of water.
Mm-hmm. And DiCaprio, if I was to say one negative, this is really not even a negative. DiCaprio did so good of a job that it kind of put everybody else in a lesser light. So Tom Hardy, who's actually one of my favorite actors, was in it, and he did a good job, but he was kind of forgotten in my opinion. because DiCaprio's a character was so overwhelming to the whole story.
I was captivated. Like
Yeah.
the entire was locked on, except for I disengaged when the bear scene happened. And it's another scene with a horse. I disengaged. But, you know, other than that, I was locked in, and I just, you know, the relationships he built along the way, it was an interesting movie. It was good. It was really, really good.
As you can tell, we both highly recommend it. So.
Yeah, go see that. Go see The Revenant. If you haven't already, it should be in theaters a little while longer just because of the Oscar win. Mm-hmm. So, if you ever want to send us questions, ask us what we thought about a movie, or ask us to see a movie, we love that. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, of course, at Sibling Filmery, Filmary, we love to hear from you, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Okay.